Good afternoon to one and all. I am K. Today the topic given us for the discussion is mankind is responsible for natural disaster. In this, my opinion is man is really responsible for this type of natural disasters. Many natural disaster means earthquakes, floods, tsunamis, and etc. For example, when we take Uttarakhand, where the floods has come, this has occurred mainly due to the mankind activity. They are building dams and hydropower projects or something. These type of mini projects they are building on those rivers and those. Due to that, floods has occurred. Now we are doing now deforestation, building industries like any that. Due to this, the global warming is increasing day by day. Due to this increasing heat radiation, global warming, the polar ice caps and all of those are melting, and there is a rising sea level. Due to this, some of the islands may melt. Due to this type, cyclones, hurricanes, or tsunamis may occur.
Yeah, I do agree with that. The Prudhvi said that the mining is also occurs. The mining made by man, which causes the lower layers of the earth spoil, and earthquakes have occurred. So in recent times in Nepal, Kathmandu, there are so many loss of lives due to earthquake because of mining only. Tsunamis is also like that. Due to global warming, the polar ice caps, like the ice glaciers are melt, and the rising sea level is also increases, so that the tsunami takes place.
Yes, I agree with that, Suma, and I do believe that if we observe from past 50 years, there is increasing population. Due to increasing population, there will be increasing occupation. For that occupation, we use from deforestation. By increasing of deforestation, there will be increasing global warming. Right? So there will be increasing temperature, and the polar ice cap will melt, and the increase in sea level which leads to tsunamis. And also, you see the rapid increase of industries because of industry which reducing sulfur. They used to react with atmosphere and causing acid rains, which is one of the natural disasters. So mankind are responsible for natural disasters.
Yeah, mister, I do agree with you all. And for example, if we observe in the movie of The Final Destination, we observe that the bridge is collapsed. That is the disaster. Due to that, in that movie, we can observe that this is the effect of the drilling made by the man, so that the disaster can be occurred.
Yeah, Ramesh, I do agree that when compared to the mining, even due to the mining, many lost their lives, and due to the mining, it causes natural disaster, and many lost their lives, and much of the land has been carried away by the floods. I am saying that mining is cannot to be done, but I can say that mining should be done at required places, and where there is less mankind, about 30 or 40% of mankind.
He says that one of the right, but I agree with Vinay. Last year we saw that the natural disaster in the Uttarakhand. One of my friends Prudhvi says that the man is responsible for that disaster, but the mans are very in that area. Mans are very want to help for the others by constructing reservoirs and dams for their work. for their livelihood. So
people, the construction engineers should be responsible for their duties in the construction of dams.
Yes, friends, what you all said is absolutely right. But we can't say that most of the disasters are happen by unknowingly. We can't say that there is also that person is responsible for that disaster. Sometimes we didn't know that nature disaster may happen or not happen through man. Suddenly that came and we don't know why it was come. Sometimes man can do some mistakes. That's why we have lots of disasters are happening. But most of the time, man did without man action, the nature disaster comes. In my point of view, that's why we can't say that man is responsible for in all disasters, nature disasters.
yes, I agree with you, Mandana.
But we all know that Hudud Tufan is coming for us. But the government has nothing taken, any precautions. So many huge losses come to Visakhapatnam. And we all know that the Nepal also got the information only 10 minutes before that the earthquake is coming. But they too can't do anything.
I do agree with Maglana and both equal answer. Mankind is not only responsible for human disasters. Some of the climatic changes and rotational orbit and gravitational changes also may also cause some natural disasters in the earth. Not only the man cannot take the full responsibility by these disasters. And he is the 90% of the responsible for this human disaster because he is the part of the earth, and what he is done in reality affects our earth. That's why I'm not saying that man is not responsible, but he is responsible mostly.
Yes, Dilip, I do agree with you. But in Nepal, it is not well developed such that there are more industries in that. So, in that mankind is, we cannot say that the earthquake has occurred due to man-made activities because there are no industries in.
Use microphone.
Because there are no industries in Nepal such that they cause earthquakes, and the Nepal technology is not much developed such that due to mining earthquakes has occurred.
But there are more great places are there in Nepal. They have also collapsed in Nepal. Why can't you say that they are not well developed? Nearly 7,000 members have also lost their life in Nepal.
Earthworks are coming over the ports and dams. Carriers of the earthworks. Because the people struggling because they does not have the building construction places, and because in mountain areas in the population bombs, hydrogen bombs, and there is the areas very less.
Natural disasters occurs 90% by the nature and 10% by the man-made. I think so. Like that, natural occurs in Nepal. So I do agree that naturally. So I agree with Sridhar. Most of the natural disasters occur only because of nature. About 10% is because of man-made activity. If we control even by 10%, there will be reduced somewhat natural disasters.
In my point of view, the disasters are only causes due to man because there are so many, because due to man the industries, the construction of industries, construction of dams which pollutes the air, water, etc., which causes the natural disasters due to man only, in my point of view.
But before the life of man, they were dinosaurs. All they were dead. But there is no man. How can you say that the man-made activity are responsible for the death of the dinosaurs?
In olden days, there are very rarely natural disasters due to less pollution. In nowadays, there are so many industries which causes pollution. So this is the only reason which causes the natural disasters due to man.
But that's not the only reason, but one of the reasons, right?
I agree with as we know that Earth is one of the planet. We have the sun, the Earth around the sun and the solar planets. But the change of the revolution and the rotation of the Earth, and some changes will occur that are not caused by the man.
Why we only think that man has created these disasters? We can think that God has created these disasters to reduce the population.
Yes, I do agree with you, but there are so many disasters created by the humans. Not only the what could be said hurricanes, cyclones, but there is also some of the acid rains and earthquakes are coming from the Earth's naturally, and some of the causes from us also. But what about the acid rains? These are all coming from our works only due to rapid increase of industries, and they are pouring some of the liquids, harmful liquids into the water bodies, and they are going and they are evaporating and falling from the clouds as acid rains. These are all coming from the earth and plus man-made activities also. These are two mixed, and it will be a great disaster in the forward days.
I want to conclude that I would like to summarize the discussion. As my friend said that this is the fruitful discussion, and some of the members are supported with the disaster that will occur due to the man, and some of the says and the other would like to say that the disaster was probably not occurred with the things done by the man. Thank you. Yes. Thank you.
Yeah, good afternoon everyone. The topic is about is mankind responsible for natural disaster. There are out of 14 people, there are limited people who have given the opinion and the views. Candidate number 1, though you gave the conclusion which is not in an appropriate manner, your discussion was not up to the standard, and your hand gestures is not appropriate, okay, and your body posture as well. Candidate number 2, you joined in the discussion very late. You have a very good voice, but you're very nervous. If at all you can do well, there are some chances of being prosperous for your group discussion in future. Candidate number 3, you have more number of MPIs, that is mother tongue influence, and you have n number of grammatical errors. Candidate 4 and 5, you are a passive listeners. You have not given any point during this discussion. Candidate number 6, your body posture is not appropriate. and they also are very passive in this topic. Candidate number 7, you have a number of gap fillers and you have very limited eye contact, which is not appreciable in this point of view or a group discussion. Candidate 8, though you spoke well, but you have a very minimal eye contact. Whenever in group discussion you speak, try to maintain eye contact with your counterparts. Candidate number 9, there is no eye contact, more empty eye and more hand gestures. Candidate number 10, you are an initiator, but lack of some structure formation, but you are the one person who just took a lead of this group discussion. You have to improve a lot. Candidate number 11, you are very late entry, you have no proper voice and audibility, and you are repeating the words same. Candidate number 12, lack of eye contact, lack of proper sentence formation, and not aware of usage of microphone. Okay. 13, limited eye contact, low voice, wrong hand gestures. Number 14, lack of proper use of words, unable to use your given systems. Okay. Thank you very much.